Namaste and greetings. My name is Carmen Santosha from Healing the Planet from Within. And today we're talking about how to send energy healing to loved ones long distance. So I am super excited to do this because I'm an energy healer. I've been a Reiki master for over 20 years now, and Reiki has changed my life. When I was first attuned, it was like more than 20 years, though I already just said that. And it's like it planted a seed of spirituality, of seeking within me, where I started to wonder about spirituality. I have to say, though, that kind of started when I was a child because I used to hear voices in my mind, not like evil voices, but supportive ones. And I now know this as an inner guru. And I used to hear these premonitions. I received premonitions, ideas about where life was going. It was amazing. Okay, so anyways, let's get back to the Reiki stuff. So I've been a Reiki master for that amount of time, but I'm also an emotion code practitioner and a psychic energy healer. My powers are in psychic. My third eye was recently confirmed by a sacred holy person here. I don't know the proper words of that. Here in India, my friend took me to someone and he says, well, she's got big power here. And I thought, well, yeah, that makes sense to me because this is the work I'm doing every day. So I work with clients around the world. I work with dedicated women who are stuck in toxic patterns so they can finally move forward in life and business. And I know this worked for me. Energy healing worked for me. I learned how to do it on myself, and I had a few sessions with others, and it opened up my life big time. So I've been on this journey for a long time, right? So personal development, spiritual development, how can you shift and grow? So today I'm just going to teach you a very basic technique that we use in Reiki level 2 to send energy healing. There are a few different steps that's important to be aware of. The first is call and send energy only from the God source. So you cannot send energy from your ego, because when you're sending energy from ego, just the other day, yesterday actually, last night, a friend asked me, how can I send energy healing to someone long distance? Now, he just had a breakup from his girlfriend, and he's feeling really lost and confused about this, and he's just wanting to send her energy. So when you do that, you have the assumptions and expectations that you send this person, right? And it also comes with your beliefs, your attitudes, and emotions. Like, you just had a breakup. That's huge. You're sending energy healing in this vibe. What's the effect going to be, right? So number one step is to raise your level of vibration into the higher God source energy. Now, before every energy healing session, I do this by simply closing my eyes and say, God, I'm just calling in God. Hey, God, can you come to me now? Or God, are you here? Or just feeling the energy vibration of God. So, come up with a phrase. Now, I'm using the word God, but I know that there are many different higher beings out there, and you can name them however that resonates with you. This is super important. When I say God source, I mean the higher beings. Like, this is my intentions. It's not based on religion at all, like zero. So you're calling that God source, and you feel that energy vibration higher. So you're raising your level of vibration. Now, I've got a few practices to do this, but this is just getting you started, okay? There's lots more to come. Go and have a look at my other YouTube videos, and hopefully you get some more ideas, but feel free to reach out and say, okay, how do I raise my vibration? And I'll do a complete video on that one just for you. So let me know. So first, you raise your level of vibration. Now, in Reiki Kotodama, in Reiki level 2, we use 3 Kotodama. This is the spirit sounds of the symbols, right? So the first one is O-U-A-E. And this brings in power. Now, you can walk in any room and you clear the negativity in the room using this. It raises the level of vibration of the room. So this is your intention before you send the energy. God source, bring in the power. The next one is AE key, and it's based on emotions, right? Emotions and feeling, healing emotions and feelings. And it goes so you can feel that vibration. You can see, I don't know if you can feel it, but I can feel it. Okay, you can't feel me, but put your hand on your chest when you do that chanting. You get the vibration here. It shouldn't be coming just from here like AE key. peace. So you can see it's down here, right? This is super important when you're using any type of mantra. I'm here in India right now, and I'm on a sadhana practice. The friend that I'm staying with at the moment, or traveling with at the moment, he said, let's do these beej mantras every morning. And the beej mantras are made specifically for each day. So this morning I got up and we were doing the beej mantra, chanting 108 times, and you feel big power, but you've got to get it deep, right? It's got to be deep. So finally, the third Kotodama you would use when setting this up. The first two you would call in. The second one's for healing emotions and feelings. And the final one is long distance. It opens up doorways beyond time and space so you can send this healing. And it goes, opens up like a portal, a way beyond time and space. And then what happens is in that energy, you sit in that and you imagine the person sitting in front of you. Now, from your heart center, you activate the power of unconditional God love. You do not want to send them the love from you to them, because that's often tainted with your core beliefs, your attitudes, your hurt and pain, all the crazy stuff. And because we're in a human body. Now, unless you've done a lot of sadhana practice already, like a lot of spiritual practice, and you're in a higher vibe, then you can send energy, but still, I would say only energy from the higher space, from the God source. So imagine this building within yourself, God, and imagine it in light pink. It's like this light pink cloud, if you like. It's soft and fluffy, it's cloud, and you can imagine just sending it that from your heart to their heart. Unconditional God love. It's not tainted with any expectations, assumptions, beliefs, attitudes, nothing. Just send it to their heart, from your heart to their heart. And then imagine it going around them. Now, I've got a story. I did this once with an ex-partner of mine, and he was raging, all right? He was an angry guy, and I had a lot of problems. So when I first became Reiki Master attuned, I said to my Reiki Master, what can I do with this situation? And she said to me, try this technique. Imagine, she's exactly what I just told you. Light pink energy from here to there, and imagine the surrounding the pink energy. You can imagine their back pink, the front pink. There's this pink cloud of unconditional love. So I did that. He was raging one day. He was really angry and yelling because I bought groceries. Go figure why, I don't know. So, and this is when my daughter was younger as well. And so then I did this. He was yelling and angry, and I sent this like pink love to him, and suddenly he stopped. And he looked at me and said, what are you doing? And I'm holding a straight face, and I just said, I'm nothing. I'm just listening to you. Continue. What were you saying? He says, I don't remember. I was just seeing red. Wow. That moment I realized that this energy, the power of this sending energy healing is so powerful it stops rage in its tracks. I was like, jeepers, if everybody around the world would know this, then that people would recognize that you don't have to be stuck in struggles or misery anymore. You can actually transform your life with these practices. Now, my goal here in India is to, let the Western world know that you can step up into full power using these spiritual practices from India. This one, is Reiki is said in the Western world to be based from the Western world, from a Japanese, Dr. Mikao Usui. But if you look at the history a little bit more, the healing energy to be able to heal someone is way long ago. And in fact, you can find the original source of it in India. So that's super exciting, from the Vedas, the sacred scripts, the energy healing practices. Because when you're on a sadhana practice, enlightenment practice, spiritual practices, you naturally open up to healing energies. It's a part of the practice, as part of the siddhis that come. Yeah. Okay. So that's how you use Reiki Kotodama to send energy healing to loved ones. Make sure you're in the higher God source. Tone, chant the Kotodama, open up a visualization so you see them in front of you, and then imagine them covered in pink love. Now, one thing people are going to mention, I know I've got to mention this, what about free will? Well, right, first of all, you do not send it to them with like, here's your energy healing. No, it's more like a gentle offering. Here, would you like this gift of energy healing? Now, when you gift it with that intention, their spirit guides will say thank you. The spirit guides will check it out and see if it's worth it for them. And then you will see if they've accepted it or not, for their highest, best good. This is super important because people come here to learn karma, to go through lessons, to evolve spiritually. You can't take that lesson from them. Sometimes they need to go through the struggles and trauma until they wake up themselves. But you can offer it as a gift. Like, okay, will you accept this gift? And then they can say yes or no. So that's all by the law of free will, which I'm a big fan of because I know in energy healing, as a psychic energy healer myself, I must abide by this law, especially when it comes to dark energies, curses, and dark beings and entities and whatnot. That you need permission to remove anything or to work with anyone. It works. Without that, it doesn't work. So God, I always work with the higher God source energy. It's, for lack of a better word, I use higher God source energy because I was born and raised Christian. I am not in any part of religion right now. And I work with a lot of gurus here in India, Shirdi Sai Baba, Mir Baba, Shiva, Ganesha. All those ones are very dear to my heart, very in my meditations all the time and guiding my practice. So I always say the higher God source energy because my mind understands it, right? Because of the programming from when I was a child. So you can name it however you want to, just make sure you're in that higher energy source when you're sending an energy healing to someone. So I hope you got some good, fun information from this video. And hey, please subscribe, comment, become active. Let me know if you want to go check out my website, Healing the Planet from Within, and you can connect with me directly and I'll give you a Reiki healing. Hey, I can teach Reiki. I've taught Reiki for 20 years now, so I can upgrade you to Reiki 1, 2, master level. But more fun, I have a program that's 3 months long called The Mysteries of a Modern Mystic. Now, this is a super powerful program for people who are really dedicated to involving themselves personally and spiritually. And my clients who have been through this program with me have said that they are now able to be consciously aware of how they're creating their reality and becoming more psychic as well. So super fun. It's a psychic intuitive energy healing course. So we've just discussed Reiki and how to send a Reiki energy healing, how to send energy healing long distance. And let me know how you're going. Okay, namaste.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you could just push down there's that subscribe button. That'd be super awesome. And then go over here and push that like button. That's great. Thanks, guys. Thank you.